Well, good morning. Welcome to American Reversion. And how are you all today? It's a rainy day here in the borderland of Kansas and Missouri, and we need the rain. It's looking like we're getting ready for a good spring. Well, it looks like the arrest of Donald Trump is on hold. This was a day that everybody was waiting for. Supposedly he was going to turn himself in, and everybody was wondering, is he going to be handcuffed? Is there going to be a perp walk? Is there whatever, and of course people like to think about that and talk about it and imagine it, and the left just has dreams about something like that. But it looks like it's going to be put on hold for a little bit. Now the reasons for that are many, I'm sure. Both sides are reviewing their positions. Both sides are under, well, the DA, the left, is under tremendous pressure from various aspects of their base. A lot of them want them to push it. They can't wait to see Trump embarrassed. But then the cooler heads on there and are warning. They say, well, and many have said, who was it that said, and I forget, Musk agreed with him, if Trump gets arrested, he's assured a landslide in 24. Now I don't know. I don't know if I can jump on board that bus quite yet. I think it's going to be I think it will definitely be a driver, because we will see it will put this out in front of more people than who are now paying attention. Just what a banana republic this country has become. There are still people out there who think that this country is run according to the rule of law. Believe it or not, I know. I left that plantation back in the 70s, and many of you have left that plantation. But there are still a large swath of Americans in the middle who hang on to this dream that the law is supreme in the United States. And with the arrest of Trump and everything that would come out as a result of it, because if they do that, they've got to present their case in court. And court proceedings are public record. And now, all of a sudden, a whole lot of things can be brought out that that may never have seen the light, at least the kind of light that the middle of America will ever see. And it will illuminate exactly well, maybe not exactly, but more of what's going on. Now, Trump, I'm sure, is just salivating over this. He wants this to happen. He wants to be arrested. He will use this as the master he is in in furthering his positions. And as far as I'm concerned, good for him. This is a witch hunt, and everybody knows it. Even many people on the left know it, and that's why they're warning against this. So you know that this DA and many people driving this are being warned. Hey, you do this, you're going to highlight your hypocrisy. You're going to bring this out to where it can be looked at and into the light of public scrutiny, and the public opinion shift could be drastic against the Democrats and anybody who had anything to do with this. So, what's going to happen? Good question. I guess it's not going to happen today. There's still, you can be sure, each side is spending a lot of time thinking about this. What are the pros and cons? Now, as I said, our side, hey, go for it. Go for it, baby. Go for it. Because you want to bring on that big division that we may never come back from. This could be it. Could not be it. I know that there are those who say, hey, You know, you can put as many straws on that camel's back as you want to. It's never going to break. The American people will continue to put up with anything as long as it's done incrementally. And I understand that. I understand that position. I somewhat hold that position myself. The other side of me, the better angels of me say, you know what? There's got to be a point at which this thing breaks. And I'm sure that, you know, if you go back into revolutionary times, I'm sure there are those who, you know, during even the 1760s, were saying things like, if this doesn't do it, nothing will. This is what will bring it down. This is what will bring it about. And when nothing happened, you know, they sang the song of, well, you know, I guess the colonists will just take anything. And then we got into the 1770s. Think about all of the things. Think about all of those incremental situations that happened that led up to the final, that camel's back breaking. And each one of those were probably seen by the more staunch, the ones who were ready to go, as, well, this is just proof that the colonists will take anything and it will never happen. Well, of course, that was wrong. Finally, enough momentum, enough disgust, enough built up within the colonists that it finally went. And we will see whether this is going to be that thing or not. I have a tendency it won't be the thing. I don't believe that it will. I believe it's still going to take more, but I think that this, very possibly, if this DA, if the Biden administration, if the left is so stupid as to push this, well, this will, if not the catalyst, will prove to be a catalyst for a coming catalyst, if I can put it like that. It will definitely bring some people, more people understanding exactly what's going on, and it will start to shift the tide even more. The tide is shifting, and I'm sure many of you pay attention to that. You know this. The tide is definitely shifting. You know, we talked about, you know, America needs a reversion. Well, in many cases, that reversion is happening. If you just pay attention to what's going on, not just in the federal government, but in the state governments. And I'm going to do a separate one on that as far as kind of an internal secession. There's a good article somebody wrote. I'll do a separate one on that about secession, not secession, what's going on with that. I'll keep that separate. But I think this will be interesting to watch. Let me know what you think about this. Remember that America needs a reversion, needs you to be a part of it. And I'll talk to you in the next one. Y'all have a good day. Bye-bye.